Hi, my name is Tammie, and I can't wait to tell you about my experience with Dr. Bruce Smoler. My first 3 front teeth were missing, and I had to use a flipper, but I couldn't eat with the flipper, so I had to eat in private at home, so that takes out restaurants, anything like that, going to dinner with friends. You don't want to kiss your husband, so that's kind of rough, and it hurts. It rubs against your outer gums, and it never seems to get clean. It's not a pleasant experience, and I feel bad for anybody that has to deal with it. You kind of want to keep your head down, and COVID was the best for me because I could wear a mask all the time. I didn't have to worry about anything. I finally asked my personal care physician, Dr. Kuzdak, if he knew of anybody that did dentistry. And he said, I used to brace with this guy. I think I don't know what he does. His name is Bruce Smoler. I'll give you his number, you can give him a call. And I did, and then made the consultation and went in, and I didn't trust him at first. You just don't. You've been through it so often, you've heard the same things over and over and over again. But they're all very nice and wonderful there. They make you feel comfortable, and not just like they're blowing you off comfortable. They listen to you, and they take care of you there. And I wish I would have found them years ago, honestly, because this started August 5th was my consultation, and now I'm done with my top teeth. They're permanent dentures. They were pretty right on when telling me that there's gonna be a lot of swelling and all that stuff. That was all true, but they said that I'd feel better within a week, and I'm rolling my eyes thinking, okay, where have I heard that before? And I did. In a week, I was sore, but it was nothing like having one implant done at a time and then it rejecting. They explained everything clearly, and then just to make sure, I asked them to do a second consultation with my husband, and they had no problem with that, and that's when we decided, because he felt comfortable too with the fact that we got to just do this, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But they told the truth. Dr. Smoler and his staff told the truth. So it was a real good experience for myself. I loved it, actually, compared to all the other ones. Like I said before, I wish I would have found them before. They never made me feel like I was bothering them when I called. Everything that they said happened. I feel a lot more confident. My face feels better. I don't feel as droopy. My face doesn't feel as droopy or sunken in, or nothing hurts. Oh my gosh, now I can have popcorn and steak and nuts and salad. I smile a lot more. I'm a little bit more sassy, and the same with the eating. I can eat and not have to worry about something coming out and being stuck in whatever I'm eating. One of the best things is that you get to leave that day with teeth, because they 3D print them. So you're going home with, security, and it's not painful. It's just not painful at all to do it. At this point, you have nothing left to lose. So just trust what they're saying to you. Trust that it will all work out, and you get to go home with teeth that same day, so that's a definite plus. And it's just worth it. Just definitely worth it. You can see that you can trust Dr. Smoler and his staff, because they're all very wonderful and caring and concerned. They're very empathetic to each patient's situation and what they've gone through. You just have to trust them and do it. I would definitely go through this experience again. I would never do ever a single implant or anything like that ever again. No way. No to the dentures that you can take in and out, no, this is much more comfortable. You don't get sores in your mouth. He came up with this idea to make it easier for dentures, and it's all in one place. You don't have to go from one doctor to another. I mean, he's brilliant.